I never called it meditation, though I found in it my still point. I didn't know that it was meditation. Had I known, I might have stopped it. To my 15-year-old fundamentalist Christian understanding, meditation was taboo. They told me meditation could be dangerous to my immortal soul. Why, it might as well be masturbation. That's just how taboo it was. So I never realized it was meditation. I would have had to stop it. I never thought of it as practice, or I would have put it off. Practice was a word that went with boring, with tedious, and obligation. Practice included struggle, scales, foul shots, flashcards, and failure. So I never thought of it as practice, or I would have put it off. And I wouldn't have thought to call it renewal, but I knew that it was some kind of bliss, nourishment, escape, and solace, a mystery selecting me with a rhythm and a private peace. It's building of a steady hand and a finger-driven fluency in a language I would learn and never speak. And that was just enough sometimes to churn and then turn loose a while my worries and wondering about girls and school and church and God and sex and friends and cars and driving and books and music and school and girls and the constant hormonal hypnosis of my age, for which I had no names and even less real awareness. And the balanced space invited me, as strong as breath and heartbeat, to close my door and lean into this portal of eternity. The repetition stacked itself inside me and around me till its rise and fall and round, and improvised perfection lulled me fast asleep most weeknights with the guitar laid across me. And I learned that it was magic, its clarity and flow brought order to my teenage brain and soothed its spiral, sparking all the hungry, barking thoughts that tried to think themselves at once, competing for the lead in every show. It gave them form and syncopation, the lilt and rise and fall and flow, the dance, the dip, the pause and curtsy of string and wood and fret and finger. A simple, sacred, private show, beginning then and never ending. The show has set my stage for life, and the mystery I found the space to be and to trust without demanding so much certainty. And later, as first one and then another brilliant beam of life arrived in mine and changed my name to Daddy. I knew the songs I sang for them they brought in their delivery. My gratitude and joy had waited for the space their lives created and expressed itself just like it had before. Still, I never thought of it as practice, and I never called it meditation. Had it begun as either one, who knows what songs would go unwritten, and how much of my life unsung. That's a reading of I Never Called It Meditation, a poem of mine. You can find it also at www.weeks.org. I'm Randy Weeks, and this is my first feeble attempt to read a poem of mine as a YouTube video. Good night.